I have accumulated all the common mistakes men make with women, and I put them in the order from worst to mid to low-level damage. If you watch this video carefully, you won't need another video in your life to tell you what mistakes you are making with women. No more bullshit. After years of doing mistakes, failing, and realizing, I put all of them together, and I divided them into 3 categories. 1. Energy killers. 2. Leadership killers. 3. Attraction killers. Now, energy killers. These are the mistakes that kill attraction before it even starts. First up, neediness. When you're always available, chasing too hard, women feel way too comfortable with you. Subconsciously, they put you in the backup zone, the friend zone, or worse, the bro zone. And here's the dangerous part. Once her brain registers that you'll always be there, she can literally go through a divorce, come back with a kid, and she'll still expect you to wait around for her. That's how low she'll value you. Don't ever do it. Next is putting her on a pedestal. Look, here's the truth. On average, men are better when it comes to survival, logic, and handling life alone. That's biology. A man can survive on an island by himself. Most women can't. So when you treat a woman like she's some kind of trophy, you're already lowering yourself. She's not a prize to worship. Then we've got over-gaming. You know the guys who try too hard? Over-teasing, over-flirting, acting mysterious on purpose? Women can smell that from a mile away. It screams neediness. She'll think, this guy is desperate. Over-explaining and over-talking, when you explain every little thing or talk nonstop, you kill the spark. Women love curiosity and space. If you flood her with endless words, she tunes out. And underneath it, she feels your insecurity. Here's a big one. Not reading her energy. If she's quiet, pulling back, or giving cold replies, and you keep pushing like nothing's wrong, she feels like you don't get her, and that makes you come across as socially blind and very low value. Now the over-pushy guy, forcing attention, pushing for replies, begging her to meet when she's not ready. Attraction doesn't work that way. Attraction must be pulled, not pushed. If you push, you don't look confident, you look creepy. Next is over-sexualizing too soon. If you jump into being sexual before there's any comfort or connection, she sees you as desperate. In her head, she's like, this guy just wants sex. And boom, you're instantly in the backup zone. Another mistake is showing vulnerabilities too early. Look, sharing your struggles and insecurities is fine later when there's a bond, but in the beginning, it makes you look weak. Attraction dies on the spot. Over-validation. When you keep complimenting her looks, praising her like a fan, she already knows what's up. In her mind, she goes, this guy just wants to get into my pants. Congratulations, you're back in the backup zone again. No mystery. When she asks you something and you spill everything, no curiosity, no challenge, no filters, you're basically like a kid telling everything to his mom. Boring, low value. That kills attraction fast. And finally, showing over-interest too early. Calling her baby or acting like her boyfriend before the first date, childish. She hasn't given you that place in her life yet, so you just look needy and turn her off instantly. Now we'll move to the second category, leadership killers. These mistakes don't just kill attraction, they kill respect. And without respect, desire dies. First up, weak frame. If she feels you don't have a solid center, she'll test you. At first, small, maybe a sarcastic joke. If you fail, she pushes harder. And if you keep folding, she stops seeing you as a man and starts seeing you as someone beneath her. Over-apologizing is also another place to lose your frame. A sorry only has value when it's rare, but if you're saying sorry for texting or sorry for asking, you're basically apologizing for existing. Women don't respect that. Do not do it. Next, indecision. If you keep asking her, so, what do you want to do? You're making her the leader. Women hate planning and dating. They'd rather follow a man with direction than drag along a boy who can't decide. Over-available is another trap. Dropping your whole life just because she calls, that screams no mission. A man with purpose doesn't orbit around a woman. She orbits around him. And watch her confidence. If your words sound bold but your body language is shaky, she'll feel the mask. Women sense fakeness instantly, which brings us to fake confidence. Arrogance. Acting cocky, shouting, or over-dominating isn't alpha, it's insecure. True confidence is calm, not loud.
Next up, future wifing. Some guys fantasize about sex, marriage before the first date. He already lost. This changes how you act around her. You come across needy and desperate, and she feels it.
And another one, seeking permission. Can I text you later? Is it okay if I call? That's child energy. Women don't want men who ask for approval like kids. They want men who decide. And here's a big one, not challenging her. If you give everything free, never test her, never call out bad behavior, she'll run the show. She'll bring drama, she'll test harder, and you'll keep nodding like a yes man. That's when she either dominates you or friend zones you. And last category, 3, attraction killers. These aren't about respect, they kill her physical desire. First thing women notice, grooming. Bad smell, dirty nails, messy hair, sloppy beard, instant turnoff. Hygiene is the entry ticket. Next, boring vibe. If your conversation feels like an interview, she checks out. Women don't want to feel like they're applying for a job. They want energy, stories, fun, not sit in a boardroom meeting. Next is no playfulness. Flirting is play. If you're too serious, she files you under friend. Women want to laugh, tease, feel light, not sit in a boardroom meeting. Then there's weak body game. Too thinny equals no masculine presence. Too overweight, no discipline. Overly ripped, insecure, try hard. The sweet spot is balance, strong, lean, confident. And lastly, lifestyle vibe. If you have no hobbies, no goals, no mission, what's she supposed to join? Women don't want to sit in a man's empty world. They want to step into a life that's moving, full of energy, adventure, and purpose. If you make these mistakes sometimes, unconsciously, that's fine. Women often notice mistakes only subconsciously. If you give it time, they forget. But if you do them too often, they register in her memory. And once she locks you as low value in her mind, it's hard to remove. So watch this list again. Check yourself. Fix one by one. Comment down below the mistakes you made with women. Or if I missed some, comment that too.